Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to cimnanya, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So you all already remember that I'm sure you all know that Cory Bush actually lost her election, and some people will be asking who is Cory Bush. Cory Bush is actually a politician, a nurse, a pastor, and a Black Lives Matters activist, and she was also serving as the U.S. Representative of Missouri, right? And as a, by January, she is no longer going to be there, and a lot of people are protecting in her own uh, community. And they were mentioning APAC, how APAC paid paid some people a lot of money to make sure that she did not win. And they were asking, why is it that APAC have a lot of power when it comes to politics in United States? This is not the first time this is happening. As long as you are not standing with them, you are absolutely going to be out. This thing also happened to Jamal Bowman, and Jamal lost to what's his name again? I think George Latimer, right? I think in the end of it, I was trying to remember his name, but now I remember he lost to George Latimer. This also happened to Jamal Obama. This is not new. This is something they have been doing, and they make it clear that if you are not standing for APAC, you are definitely not for us. And when you are not part of them, they look for a way to look for people that will stand in for them. You know what? Let's get into this.
AIPAC, I'm coming to tear your kingdom down.
So we're here outside the office of Cory Bush the day after she lost her primary. Boo. And we're here to say we love you, Cory, right? We love Cory. We stand with you, Cory. Thank you, Cory. And that this shows how rotten our system is, that an outside group like AIPAC can come in with their bags of money and just throw that money into an opponent, $9 million. Boo. Shame. And decide who's going to be representing us. So it breaks our hearts just to think that her name is not going to be on here come January, but she'll be in our hearts. She'll be struggling with us. We will still consider her a great leader, and we still expect great things to come from Cory, and we will all be working together to change U.S. policy, to stop the power of AIPAC, and to take back our electoral system so that it is really one person, one vote, not $9 million for X numbers of votes.
Yeah,
We love you, Cory.
We're gonna bring her back, and we're gonna elect more people like her. Yeah, because this is our government, not AIPAC. This is the United States of America, not the United States of Israel.
Right. Not the United States of AIPAC.
Not the United States of AIPAC.
AIPAC, I'm coming to tear your kingdom down.
This is the main reason why we do not come together. Now, the question was, there was a state senator. Her name was Cory, first name. She's an African-American black woman. I forgot what state she represents. She came out with a statement to AIPAC, which is an organization that's being run by this so-called democracy country, which is known as the United States. And these people, I will going to refer them as executive agents. Now, Donald Trump has said the most asinine things that was a disruptive. He said, are you going to choose a black president or a white president? Then he turned around and told the people them that if he doesn't win, he's going to burn the place down. These are the words that came out of Donald Trump's mouth, who's a Caucasian man. Donald Trump, we all know, he made that attempted assassination because to this day now, we don't even find the body of the person who was his shooter. And that situation had been under wraps. But they have him do whatever he wants. Now, the state senator, her first name is Cory. she stood and made a statement and told AIPAC she's going to shut their kingdom down. Okay? Meaning that they should not be overruling and oversighting and giving any type of leadership or any kind of input into the United States government. Considering the fact that we elected these people to put them in office and gave them the position so they can turn around and do a position for us, which is to regulate, contribute, distribute, and give to us. Not to no AIPAC or no organization that pretty much is a type of organization that's out there controlling our government. I believe that the United States was disrespectful when they brought Netanyahu there to have a speech when he could have had that speech in his own country. Why come to our country and insult us and tell us that we shouldn't boycott and we shouldn't picket? And this is the reason what a lot of Black American people need to do. You know, Jamal Bowman, who was representing for New York, he got kicked out because he was not kissing the ring. And he kept on saying this organization of AIPAC is ruling the United States of America. And they have more lineage and they have more, I guess, seniority to pretty much do whatever they want. To Michael Rubin, this is another message to you. When you turn around and saying that how blacks are going against each other, because you're not really concerned of the blacks going against each other. You going on the concern that a future black person had called your whole entire industry and out, and even called out against another black man because he was not doing the right thing to his people in his country, in his ethnicity. Okay? So spade a spade. This lady right here, who's one of the people that address questions and answer and everything, I think she's part of the administration, she never have anything to say. She basically kisses the ring. I get to find out that I believe she's a foreigner. And she ended up getting her citizenship and everything and be a part of the United States. But she's very submissive. I understand she's working for the Biden administration and she's supposed to address issues and be neutral. But there comes a time in your life that you see the things that's happening and you should speak about it. Because this is something that we need to know as people that pay taxes and also coming to vote. This is the main reason why. But Trump is no better. Because Trump had tweeted things on January the 6th and told people to march for their rights and stand up for their rights in Capitol Hill and go and march and fight for your rights and do your constitutional duties. And they started a whole entire insurrection. But he got away with murder. The only thing what the lady has said, and referring to Miss Cory, who was a representative of Congress, well, I was told she had to step down. She said, AIPAC, and I'll say it again. She said, we're going to tear your kingdom down. Because I believe that this is a kingdom and it's run by people under a certain sector of monarchies. This is not dictatorship. It's not a republic. You got senators that basically are kissing the rings to them. So what is that saying to us as fellow Americans? And everybody's saying that this wasn't right. Before you guys worrying about Michael Rubin insulting the black community and giving a message to us, which he should not be the messenger, y'all need to start standing up for the rights of people who are standing on the rights for us. You may not know who she is, but do your research. You know Jamal Bowman, who always stand up for health care, stand up for social issues and also political issues for all minorities and all race, even for women's rights, and even part of the LGBTQ. So why you guys can't stand up for people like them that's standing up for us? They told them to step down because they didn't kiss the ring and they didn't like how the way they were talking. It wasn't no rhetoric. What she was saying, because you had Netanyahu saying that they claim in the nation of Abraham. And they are the chosen ones to have this nation. You had Netanyahu said that we should not be on no picking line unless we're going to go to KFC, which I think there was a racial stereotype. You had Netanyahu saying that he's claiming back and having full control of Palestine, regardless of the ceasefire or not. Okay? You had orders and sanctions not to do any more of apartheid, and it was a legal action. But you have the U.S. government standing for them. Look how much revenue and money that has been distributed to us. When they're talking about the hacking of the Social Security, who you think be on the black web going into people's Social Security? I don't have to say no more. You guys may think it's certain people that's doing it, but it's the same people that was sitting there and had our Social Security when we had the slave trade. Yes, when they used us as insurance purposes and had us registered. This is way before Social Security. We was always known as a serial number. Did you know that?
So this is all I got from this video, The truth is that for those that didn't, I'm sure a lot of people know Cory Bush. I mean, she's a nurse, a politician, a doctor. Yeah, she's a nurse, a politician, and a pastor, right? And she's also an activist, Black Lives Matters activist, and she's also a U.S. representative for Missouri, because I'm correct, right? And she actually lost the election, and I don't think that it's new. It's been weeks already, and the truth is that AIPAC has a very huge and long hand when it comes to American politics. It's something people should already know. It's not a new thing. I took my time during what happened. Was it early this year, last year, most especially, to talk about AIPAC and how they operate, especially in the United States. And sometimes a lot of people are kind of confused how AIPAC is a Jewish lobby, right? And how they are able to have so much upper hand when it comes to politics in the United States. I have asked myself a lot about this. This is not the first time I have, and a lot of people have also asked that. But one thing I want you all to know is that oppressors, they know how they come together, right? And sometimes some people are like, is it now United States of Israel or United States of America? The truth is that Israel have so much upper hand when it comes to American politics. Now, if you look at what happened to so many Black people, especially Jamal Bowen, he also lost, and so many of them. And I remember during the period, the crisis that was going on in, sorry, I am deviating, but I will still come back. I'm just trying to, tell us a little bit of AIPAC and how mischievous they are. When what was going on in between Israel, which is still going on, and Palestine, right? That they started lobbying everybody because they wanted everybody to be on their side. And if you are a Black person or a person of color and you are not on their side, the best they would do is look for a way to get you out of the position. Why? Because they need their own people to be there. And if you all already have noticed how the politics, especially in the United States, is, you definitely will understand that most times they do not want people that look like me to be there. They want people that look like them because they've been trying so hard to tighten so many corners so that we will not have any chance to have opinion, right? So Cory actually lost, and AIPAC is, I am sure you heard them saying that AIPAC have a lot of hands when it comes to what has been happening there. Are they lying? Of course, they are not lying. This has always been the truth. And the fact that they keep doing this, I'm thinking, I don't know, they are also hurting us, right? Because most of my people are not where they are supposed to be. And during the period Jamal lost, a lot of people were like, Jamal was not politically, not like being politically, okay, they were like, Jamal was not politically smart. That this kind of, because he was really all out. Do I blame him? I do not blame him, because what was happening was really very sad, and you really have to be a strong person to, and a truthful person to condemn what was going on back then. He actually came all out to tell them, I am not going to support you over what you are doing, because what you are doing is not right. So for that reason, I am not standing with you. So immediately he made that known immediately they also started looking for someone to replace him. I cannot remember the man that they used to replace him, George something. I cannot remember him, but sorry, I am trying to describe him this way. I'm sure most of you will know him. He is a man, and his eyes are like this. You definitely will know who I'm talking about. I cannot remember his name. So most of the people that are even replacing people that look like me are not even qualified for that position. But to AIPAC, they are more than qualified. Now, I really do not know how to explain this or say this, but the truth is that we really do have a very long way to go when it comes to democracy. Because if we are still talking about democracy, how people should, government of the people, for the people, and by the people, right? But it is no longer like that, because when you start manipulating the election and start looking for a way to rig it, you have actually lost it, because people, you are going against people's will. But then, now, I am going to wrap it up with this. For all the Palestinians that have been all over the internet saying that Black people are not doing this, Black people are not doing that, you are supposed to carry us on over everything going on. We are supposed to be your number one priority and all that. I hope you all can see this. And if you are looking for the people to hold accountable for everything going on, you should go and hold Israel and AIPAC and leave Black people alone. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.